Hi, my name is Jason, and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Hello, folks. Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Wednesday, the 11th of September, and obviously it's been 18 years since the horrific incidents at the Twin Towers, which everybody who was around at the time remembers, whether it was on the TV, whether it was you actually witnessed it firsthand. And a lot of people had people there that they knew, whether they were friends, family, relatives. Everybody sort of feels some connection to it. It's quite a poignant poem that I've written, and I'll read that out to you in a bit. It's to do with I was contemplating life, to be perfectly honest with you. I was sitting here with a glass of whiskey, and I had two ice cubes in it, and it just made me think of 18 years ago. I remember it clear as a bell. I remember walking into my mum's house. I remember seeing it on the TV and thinking it was an action film. And the horror of realising that it was actually happening in front of my eyes, that it was real. It still sends shivers down my spine to this day when I think about it. It's one of the most horrific things I've seen, but not, I would like to say that I've only seen one horrific thing in my life, but I've been through life and I have seen us, basically people, do horrific things to other people. And sometimes they blame it on religion. Sometimes they blame it on their upbringing. You've got various people, but I think, to be honest with you, if you're going to be evil, you're going to be evil. It's as simple as. I always grew up with an attitude of trying to sort things out with speech, talking, because I've never been built to fight. I've never been a fighter. I've never looked like a fighter, and I never wanted to be. To be honest with you, I've never been a muscle man. I've never wanted to have a six pack and be all, built like a bodyguard or something like that. I'm quite happy being how I am. It's what life's given me, and obviously, you make the most of that. I haven't done a video for about a week. I've had a lot on, but I've also had times where I've been feeling very melancholy and very out of myself. So I thought, rather than doing a vlog all the time and telling people how I was feeling, I don't like bringing people down if I can help it. I mean, some of my vlogs obviously aren't the most cheerfulest. Lighter notes, I did have a phone call yesterday off my case manager to tell me that they've received the evidence for my PIP mandatory reconsideration. I should get an answer on that tomorrow, fingers crossed. Well, yeah, whatever. Fingers crossed. If you can cross your fingers for me, that would be brilliant. I've had a bit of a positive week in the fact that I've started writing again. I've written 2 poems in 2 days when I haven't written any for about 3 months. So that was nice. It was nice that the creativity was coming back again. I haven't been out much because of obviously the fact now that I can't do with a lot of people around me. So we did another online shop today, and we did a Tesco shop. And it was quite amusing, actually, because as we were doing the Tesco shop, nearly everything we put in our basket was either on offer or 3 for 2, or it had been reduced. So it was quite amusing to see that by the time we'd finished, we'd still saved about 18 or 19 pounds on multi-buys and stuff like that that we didn't buy, that we bought, sorry. The delivery's coming today, which is very strange because I've never actually done a shop on a day and then got delivery the same day, but we've done it today so that when the shopping comes, if there's anything that isn't there, we don't ask for substitutes because we've had some really weird substitutions in the past. I'll give you an example in a minute, but so the delivery's coming today between 8 and 9, and when that's come, we can actually have a look. And if there's anything that's not arrived or that's out of stock, if we nip downtown in the morning, which we should be doing just for an hour or so, then we can pick up the bits what we've missed. Whereas if we were having the delivery tomorrow night, it would have been Friday before we were able to get into town. So it's we've done ourselves a favour really. Yeah, one of the things I had substituted was I've got an allergy to ginger. I can't eat raw ginger or root ginger or anything with ginger in it. It makes me feel sick and it knocks me out. And if I eat pure and root ginger, it can kill me. So I ordered a pack of beers, and they were called Hobgoblin. And I ordered this pack of beers, and I put substitutions because I thought they'll use the loaf here. Anyway, the delivery came. This is going back a couple of years now, and when it came, they had substituted my Hobgoblin beer for let me get this right now, ginger beer. They'd actually substituted for alcoholic ginger beer, which to me was no use whatsoever because I couldn't drink it. And the driver had already gone, so I ended up giving it to somebody who I knew could drink ginger, could have ginger. So yeah, they do some weird substitutions. I'm not doing a lot for the rest of this week. We're going downtown tomorrow, hopefully for an hour. There's a lot going on in Blackpool this weekend, and I mean a lot. We've got the fireworks, the International World Fireworks Championships on Friday night again. It's the second heat, I think. And at the same time, they're actually opening a new part of Blackpool Tower. Now, anybody who knows Blackpool knows the tower and everything. Well, they're opening a new part of it in the next 2 days. In fact, Friday. Yeah, they're opening it Friday at 7:30. So town's going to be jam-packed there. So I'm not going town there. On Sunday, they've got Britain's Got Talent in Blackpool. And they've got the Memory Walk, which is basically a bit like Race for Life, only it's a walk. And it's raising money for Alzheimer's and dementia charities. And they're on the same time as well, so it's going to be jam-packed from them. So I won't be going town on Sunday either. Saturday, it looks like it's going to be a lovely day, about 18, 19 degrees. Now, Stephen Cook will be upset here because I did have a box today. I bought myself a box out of money that I've put to one side for my birthday. And I thought I'd buy myself a box because what came with it was, I'll put it somewhere, the X-Men films, including The Last Stand and Wolverine and everything, on Blu-ray. The entire box set of all them films came, which was 7 films, I think, or 8. So that came with it, and I thought, well, I'll have the Z box because, it might be good. It isn't good. It's actually got duplicates of most of the items I've already got, which has upset me a little bit. But I have got one thing from it, and that's... Ow, my neck. Sorry, I have had a Funko Pop of Ghostbuster Mike out of Stranger Things. So anybody who knows Stranger Things, I don't because I've never watched it, but I am going to. So I've heard it's good. Now, the other thing I got the other day, I'll just pick this up and show you. This is a teaser, actually, because this is what you've got to look forward to in December. You might be able to see that properly. I don't know. That is a 24-piece advent calendar. Look how thick it is, right? And each of the doors has got a mini Funko Pop in. Now, last year when I did my advent calendar, it was coins. For Zavi, it was coins. Remember the silver coins and the gold coin at the end. Anyway, this year it's Funko Pops. So that's what I'm going to be doing from December the 1st all the way through to the end. Well, to 24th, you know what I mean? I haven't really got involved with anything on the internet just lately. I've been watching a bit of the news, mainly about things like Brexit, and Brexit, because that seems to be all that is on the news at the moment, which is absolutely, it really is boring me silly. It really is, I'm telling you now. I mean, if somebody starts talking to me about Brexit now, I will walk the other way or change the subject or do something. I just will not sit there and listen to it because I am absolutely sick to the back teeth of it. I've heard all the arguments for, all the arguments against. I've heard all the politicians saying this and then doing this and so on and so forth. And it's just totally boring now. And I think nearly everybody in the UK just wants it to be over. They've had enough, they've had enough. I started playing a game the other day. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever played this. It's on PC. Now, the reason I started playing it, can you see that? It was out in 2000 and, hold on, just let me have a look on because I've got to use my glasses on this. 2005, and it was by a company called Lionhead Studios. Now, anybody who plays The Sims or anything like that will know this kind of game. But this game is absolutely brilliant. If you can get hold of a copy, you've got to get it if you've got a PC. Now, what you have to do in this game, you have to create your own film studio. But the brilliant thing is, you start in 1920. So the first films you make can only be 30 seconds long, black and white, no sound, which is fantastic. But obviously, it builds up and builds up and builds up. And I'm on about 1935 at the moment. Now, the good thing about it is you don't have to use too many keys. It's not something you've got to use constant action. It's a good builder. And the really, really strange and amazing thing about it is when you've finished making your film with your actors you've hired and your staff and your crew and all that sort of thing, you can actually watch the film you've made, which I've never seen before in a game. And I think, to be honest, if they did a modern version of that game now, it would sell out within a week. It is absolutely fantastic. and it's called The Movies. So if you ever get a chance, just get it, even if you have to find it from an old shop, because the chances are buying it brand new, you might not be able to get it now. And it does work on Windows 10 because this gentleman, I can't remember his name, has done a patch for it, and the patch allows it to work on Windows 10. And it's well worth playing. It really is worth playing. But anyway, I am now going to leave you, but I'm going to read out my poem first. So I'm going to stop now, and I'll read my poem. Right, like I said, I've written 2 poems in the last 48 hours, and this is the one I wrote today. It's called, quite simply, Seeing the Truth. I sit here quiet with a glass in my hand, trying my hardest to understand why we are content with living our lives filled with hate. No hope for any of us, we've reached our stalemate. As the bodies pile up and we bury our heads, or we lose ourselves in a prescription of meds, so easy to turn and just walk away. After all, it's not us, at least not today. We can't all afford to give to each charity. We need to be reasonable, view the world with clarity. If we care about something, no money is needed. With compassion in our hearts, we will have succeeded. Tears roll down my cheeks as I drink. A world of delusion that just makes me think. I have seen many things, a world full of pain, and no doubt in my life I will see them again. 2 ice cubes start to melt and slowly disappear. Twin towers of ice, though it's been 18 years. I can still remember it, like a vision so clear. I watched at the horror as people screamed in fear. Shivers down my spine at what I was seeing. How could this be done to another human being? As the realization of lives lost for eternity, a feeling of helplessness like a fire that burned in me. The days that followed, the accusations thrown, into the future, the dust like memories blown. Will this kind of horror continue and never end? Is the person you know your enemy or friend? No solution to find as the years slowly pass, as time disappears like the ice in my glass. I wrote that today anyway. So you all take care, and I'll do another video soon, and thank you for watching. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.